Welcome to the Alienauts podcast. You have found us. This is episode 26, but the first of 2025.
Yeah, we've been absent for a minute.
We have been. And you know what I was going to say?
I have my glasses on.
You know what I was going to say is that... Sorry, I feel like I'm talking really loud. I don't mean to.
We've been drinking all
We
morning.
maybe have had some morning cocktails. We went to breakfast. It was nice, actually, to get up on a Saturday.
Yeah.
We went and had breakfast at a local place. It was good. Mm-hmm. And then we got sucked into the e-tails.
We even borrowed money from the bartender.
Yeah, but we paid him back. We didn't win, but we paid him back. Because the ATM was broken, that's why.
You wanted us to win.
No, it's the first episode of 2025.
Cheers.
Yeah. And we may or may not be going to the cooking, so that's why we're having non-alcoholic.
Big Kev's ice fishing right now.
Do you ever get nervous when he goes ice fishing?
No, it's dumb. It's dumb.
I don't think it's dumb.
55, it's below zero. 55 mile an hour wind gust. Nobody... You're driving... I mean, I think the only benefit this year is that it's cold enough that I don't worry about the ice being frozen.
So that's my thing. Like, I've only been on the ice a couple times. For those that don't live in Minnesota, like, our lakes freeze super hard. We have hard ice here.
That's weird.
And people go fishing on it. They drill holes. My thing is, how do you not, like, break your ankle walking out to your fish house when you have holes all over the ice?
I don't... And you know what I think that is the most troubling for me is the crackling all the time. You're out there, it's constantly moving, cracking, shifting, all the things. I don't want one part of it.
One of my worst fears... Oh, and sorry, let me finish my thought. One of my worst fears... we have a special guest today. His name is Newton.
Where'd he go?
He's a little cat getting in our after hours bag. No, but one of my worst fears is drowning. So can you imagine drowning under the ice?
Drowning and burning in a fire. Those are my two.
Too soon. But Taylin has a big weekend.
Shh. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Our that's really sad what's going on in California, actually. Taylin, our special guest in the window, creeper.
This guy right here.
Yeah, he has a big weekend this weekend, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's his weekend to go and show the pros what he's got.
Well, good luck, Tay-Tay.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to go first or do I want to go first? Do you have a lot of stuff? First of all, you have your Johnny Cash shirt on. Are you talking about your trip?
We were just in Nashville. It snowed. It was weird. But I do have to say, Nashville, you did a good job of dealing with the snow, which I don't know that they get a whole lot of it. But our flight did get canceled. Kev got in a little bit of a tailspin about that.
It's okay. It happens. I think he was worried about everybody getting home safely.
One of our newest...
Did you write on your calendar?
Oh, yeah. This is my fun mental floss fun facts Audrey gave me for Christmas.
Yeah.
But yes, Yvonne, she...
Love her.
Really enjoys this. But her and I were line dancing, which we talked about in episode, I had to write it down, 6. That we were going to start line dancing.
Wait, are you talking about episode 6 where you told me yesterday?
You had the worst hair I've ever seen in my whole life. Yeah, it was bad.
What did you hate? Okay, let's...
It was fluffing out. It was different lengths. It was
a weird color.
It was
I
weird.
looked.
It was all weird. Did you look?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to hurt. I wasn't trying to be feeling hurting. But I was just like, that... Ooh.
Yeah.
I think that is the time when I was like, I think you need me to cut your hair.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go back to Yvonne. Hey, new subscriber, new listener, new fan. We appreciate you. We'll take all the fans we can get. So that's awesome that you got to hang out with them. And her husband's alright. He's okay. Fine. He's okay. Just kidding. We love Johnny too. I'm glad you guys had fun down in Nashville. And here's the thing, like, had you not been from Minnesota, being in that snow in Nashville, probably you guys would have just, like, been paralyzed. Yeah. So I'm glad you weren't. I'm glad you were able to enjoy it.
Well, I was thinking we would be the only ones kind of out on the streets, really, because that was, it wasn't much.
You're used
snow,
to being out on
them.
the streets?
Yeah, really used to it. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed, like I told you today at breakfast, the live music. There's nothing like it. It is so fun to see the talent that there is out there. It's super... Cole and I danced our pants
I
off.
love it. And you said that you and Yvonne were dancing too.
We line danced, yep, at Morgan Wallen. And
that's
Cole
on my
and I
list to do this year. Yeah.
Tootsie's, we were really dancing. No one else would dance with us, but him and I were just really dancing. And that was the most steps I've had since my hip surgery.
And how did your hip do?
17,500 steps I got.
Holy shit.
Yeah, on that day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But it was fun.
Super fun.
Yeah.
I would like to go back there.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think the nuts to butt season, like I said, when it's so busy, is not something that I would really look forward to. But I would like to go back there.
That's awesome. I've only been there for work, and we didn't really get to experience it. And we didn't stay on Broadway. We were actually in the Gulch area, which I thought was really cool. And I kind of told you that.
Yeah, and when Kev was there before for the Vikings game, they stayed in the Vanderbilt area, so like the college area, so it was a little bit farther away. But we were literally 2 blocks from Broadway. Like, we were right there. So it was nice, because you didn't have to do anything to travel.
Yeah. And you don't have to Uber it and whatever. So
yes.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time, and that was to celebrate Peeps graduating from college. I think it's awesome.
But I didn't bring it down.
Oh, dang it. You have to wait, because we're not pausing.
I know. What do you have?
I have a whole bunch of stuff.
I think what I'm saying is that I don't have as my 6 things that I had from last year. I wanted to bring that down and show you what I did and didn't mark off of it.
Oh.
My 6x6.
There's a lot of things. So
Nashville was on there, but I did it this year, not
That's okay.
last year.
You know what? I think that 6x6 list, so if anybody's not familiar, go back to some of our earlier episodes like last year.
It's okay, buddy.
That's because he's like, my dad's on the ice catching fish. And Kev, I hope you catch enough fish to do our annual fish fry. And I know one year we didn't have any fish to fry, so I think I just faked it and made some like cod. But even if we have one fillet to like share when you get home.
How's Mimi gonna get our cold fish?
I know. So Kev, you better hustle up.
God, get it together, Kevin.
Have you even heard from him? No.
I did this morning. He said, good morning, it's 9 below here.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure they're having a great time. But here's my thing. Sorry, we're all over the place. But like going back to the ice fishing, I understand like the wanting to like have this little hut, go out, have a fire.
Oh, yeah, see, look,
hang out with the guys, drink beer. You jerk. Drink beer, just, chit chat, have some brotherhood time.
Yeah.
Although, as a sister, I feel like I'd rather have sisterhood time in a lodge with a fire that I don't have to light. I don't have to smell a bunch of men peeing in a bucket or shitting outside. No.
Mm-mm. There's not a candle.
No, if I want fish, I'm going to ask the server for it. So that's my idea. But I understand the brotherhood of being out on the ice and just kind of hanging out. So
my sister's in New York.
I think that's
right
cool.
Now too.
Oh, New York at this time would actually not be terrible.
Yeah.
Good for her. And yes, I understand episode 6, I didn't have good hair, and I already said this. Looking back in 2024, my hair game was not super awesome.
It wasn't good.
However, I feel very comfortable and confident in the dark hair now. Okay. And I told you, I think the color I want to go for our trip in a couple weeks is, brown. I think it's called Cherry Cola, actually. Mm-hmm. But more brown than cherry. I want like...
I know what you're saying.
Chocolate cherry hair. Chocolate cherry. Chocolate covered cherries. That's what I want. That's what I want my hair color to be. So thanks for telling me my hair sucked last year. I know. But here's my thing. I actually was thinking about this after you insulted me so terribly. I'm just kidding. I didn't think that.
Okay.
You are the professional. So as my bestie, you really should have had my back and been like, it's like I need to pull you aside. And be like, listen, time out. What you're doing is not working. I know this is what you like, but it's not working for you. Mm-hmm. So can we have that pact moving forward?
Think at that time I was like, what is happening?
Would you agree that my hair is special? Not because I'm an only child, but my hair's thick and straight and
weird.
Weird.
I was telling one of my hair people that I still do that your hair, you were like burning your scalp when you were doing the platinum.
The blonde. Yeah. And God bless Heidi who would do it for me. She's just like, girl, I hope your hair doesn't fall out. So Heidi, this is a shout out to you. And I don't go to you anymore because I like the control.
I wouldn't do that because I would never do that color.
Yeah.
On anyone.
I did it. Well, thanks. I'm glad.
But that's what you always had. So
yeah.
I'm not saying it was wrong. It was probably right for a time.
It was the right hair color for me.
The right time. But it's not now.
No, not now.
It is not right now.
And you know what? I've been walking my ass off.
Yeah, we've been
and I
back
still
to the gym, 6 a.m.
Yay! Can we talk about that for a hot second? So I've been walking, and I felt way...
I feel like we're going 1,000 miles an hour and we're yelling.
Okay. I have been walking between 8,000 and 10,000 steps for the last couple months. And I really feel...
What are you doing?
I really feel like I was a lot skinnier than I am.
Okay.
Looking at myself in the camera. But you know what I decided? It can't be about the skinny anymore. It's about, I'm at an age where I just don't want to feel like my joints stiff or my body stiff. Yeah. So instead of getting up and thinking about being skinny, I get up and think about, can I walk today?
Oh, jeez.
Can I move?
Me too. But I have to think about that with my hip replacement that I did 17,000 steps.
That's why I asked you, like, after dancing, did you feel good? Because if dancing is a way to sweat some... I still worry about, like, wanting to fit in my clothes fine and whatever, but...
It felt fine. It felt really good.
So should we go
But I think I was drinking, too, so everything feels good when you're drinking.
And you dance great when you're drinking. You are, like... Dance
Cole was
fever.
a great dancer.
Good. I'm glad you guys had fun.
And by that I mean he just, excuse you.
If you get up here, Mr. Newton. Well, and our first guest is Newt. If you want to see Newt, this is what he looks like.
I think he's been on already.
Newt?
When we did one of the hip. Yeah. Bye, Newton.
Okay, so
Bye,
that's
Newton.
Cool. So we need to dance. We need to get Yvonne there. We're going to go to Hog's Breath.
We're going to go do some line dancing.
Yeah, we are. Yep. That's on my list. I know you... we'll talk about your list next time. How's that? Can you bring it down?
No, yeah, fine.
Next time?
Yeah, that's fine. Dancing. You know the other thing we didn't do one of in 20...
What?
5Ks.
I know, and we had so many we wanted to do.
Donuts, pizzas, beer. We didn't do any of...
I'm getting bit! Just kidding.
Felix, are you?
I've been a cat mom for 26 years. I get it. It's fine. God, yeah, so we need to do a 5K this year. Yeah, and what else?
That was on episode 8.
Episode 8. I love how you start referencing this.
Oh, and I just wanted to reference, I think I did maybe talk about this. I watched The Handmaid's Tale twice.
It's kind of like me and Schitt's Creek and the Great British Bake Off. It's just background music for me. Or background shows. Okay, can I tell you about my night last night?
Please.
I'm going to do
I was supposed to cock smasher. I was supposed to ask you about that.
So John and I went out with a couple friends that John retired from coaching football this year, and so did Matt. He retired from coaching high school football this year, and Matt had 28 years in. John had 20-something years in. And so we went out last night as, spouses of football coaches, like to celebrate as much of us getting through it as them. Why are you eye-fucking something over there?
Maverick is tattles. You see hair and whining. He's tattling on the other one. Okay.
So we go to J.D. Hoyt's, which is in Minneapolis,
really
and
delicious.
It's an old school,
food.
supper club. Love it there. I don't know why we don't go there more. Like, it doesn't have to be a special occasion. Our server was amazing. She was awesome and really made the experience great. But then there was a table next to us of anywhere between 6 and 8 women that would kind of pop in throughout the night. And as we're sitting there, they continue to have some cocktails, and I get to the point where I have to go to the bathroom. And you know me, I like to make a good friend when we're out, right? So I go to the table, and I'm like, hey, I just want to let you know, and this was 100% genuine. I'm like, I love having your energy next to us. It's like a bunch of women that are just enjoying themselves, having a good time. Well, I come to find out that they're all just really good friends. One of the ladies, I think her name was Summer, in like a drunken text she sent me.
Summer.
She's like,
text?
Yeah, she sent me a text because she doesn't have social services. She doesn't have social media.
So
but she's like, we all get together. Yeah, we all get together. she's like, we put our titles at the door and we just have a good time.
So some of them are fancier than others.
Yes. And I told John, I said, I actually really appreciate that. But they're drinking these martinis, and the martinis kept coming like
love a martini.
6 martinis at a time. So when I'm over there, I'm like, hey, I love your energy, whatever, on their table, because the JD Hoyt's has like a white like paper. Paper that you can whatever. They're like, do you want to know what we named this new martini? It's called a sidecar, but we call it the cock smasher because one of my sisters over there is getting divorced. Actually, she's not getting divorced. She's retiring from marriage. She's like, I actually gave her a retirement card and congratulated her.
Way to look at it.
I'm like, I appreciate that. So then as they're getting their cock smashers, is that what I said it was called? Cock smashers. They'd get around to cock smashers, and then the 4 of us at the other table, including John and Matt, are like, cock smasher, cock smasher, cock smasher. So probably for the last half hour, we were just kind of bantering back and forth. And then what you guys don't know is that Allie and I pulled together some little business cards for the podcast so we can hand them out. And it has like really our cute QR codes on the back. So I handed those out. And I said that I'd give the cock smashers a little bit of a shout out on the podcast. I did let them know we're very amateur. But they were like those ladies that you would want to spend time with. That lunch. And they're just... They were just open to whatever, right? And then there was another woman and her gentleman that were sitting like at a table behind us. And I don't know if she knew them or not, but she would come over every little bit. And they'd like, it was like the hype hallway from, they're like, So I loved it. I thought they were amazing, super fun. It just gave a different energy to the night. And I had found out that they had been there a long time, which I appreciate too.
Yeah, the longevity of it.
They were in it for the long haul. So cheers to the cock smashers.
Hey, cock smashers, we love you. We also didn't talk about our little casino meet and greet with Sydney.
Sydney, my fave.
And Tanner.
And
Rhiannon.
I know, I love her. And I can't say her name. I'm sorry. Can I just call her Riri?
You can call her whatever. That's what they call Rihanna.
I know. Riri. I'm going to call you Riri. They're super sweet people.
Yeah, we loved them. They were really fun, and we went to a great supper club in Wisconsin.
Oh my God. Sid, the best choice ever.
I think Sydney's new job should just be party and like fun planning.
Almost, you know what I think
like
she should be?
Like for fun at work, our trip that we're going on, that fun planning, I'm like, you need a different job than what you have.
I think she needs to be like a personal concierge for people. Yeah. Like, not like a maybe a personal assistant, but for multiple people.
Or for just a thing, like a company or a casino or something like that.
Yeah, because here's the thing about Sid, and sorry we're calling you out, Sid, but we're calling you out. You know about us now, so there you go. Yeah. And Tanner's sweet too, but Sid is so tenacious and such a go-getter and just like wants to have fun, and she wants to have people to have fun, and she's lived it and she's done it, and like that's what I appreciate about her is she just is always looking to get people involved, engaged, and I give kudos to her being a mom of a young one, and but her and Tanner were sweet. Her sister and her partner were just great. Awesome. Yeah, so thanks for going out to dinner with your parents, ladies.
You're oldies but goodies, hopefully.
Yeah, so that was super fun too. I loved that road trip. It was great. We're going to
try to make that an annual event.
For sure. Around that same time.
It's a little bit of drive for us.
It's fine though.
2 for them, 3 for us, so that's good. But
hours.
No matter where we go, I think that'll be a good
Yeah. And the other thing about Sid that I think I appreciate about her too, and why I think she should actually consider opening her own business, we should probably text her and tell her we're talking about her. Yeah. But she could do it anywhere. She knows some cities like the back of her hand. She just
looks it up, and like she sent us this whole survey about where we're going for our next work trip. Let's do this, let's do that.
And she spends a lot of time in Atlanta. She was great down there.
Her cousin lives there.
Yeah, so I really do think like that's her calling.
I agree.
And I think don't work for anybody else. Work for yourself, girl. And
then you can be your own.
You can be your own boss. Yeah.
And she is a boss.
She is a boss. I want to work for her someday.
I will.
I will too. Yeah. Like, call me up, girl. I'm ready. Yeah. She just needs people to believe in her, and she's got it. So she's got it. She's got the factor.
Yep,
so, but that was super fun. And that
was so fun.
supper club was really good. I thought we had good service there too, actually.
I agree. I think the food was delicious.
Yeah. So
I
that
ate
was
mine
fun.
on the way home the next day.
Gross. It was disgusting.
In the car.
All right. So Sid, this is us calling you out. Start your own business, girl. Go do it. Love you lots. Okay, can I do my thing right now?
Yeah, I think that's all I really had. Oh, I really wanted to, actually the only other
can I just
thing-
say Tanner's also a really good sport, hanging out with us old ladies.
Yeah, I feel like when I messaged the thing about Kevin going ice fishing, and then she was like, he went out and he didn't catch anything, he's so jealous. I think him and Kev
would
get along too. They're like
two peas in a
pod.
pod.
Out of the same loincloth.
Out of the same loin?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, is that a thing?
Like a cod loin? Don't look at that. I think they actually are. I think they get along great.
A lot of the same person, just a
so
little
next
bit
time we
different
go,
in age.
Yeah, next time we go, we're gonna have to make sure Kev can come too.
Yeah,
maybe we do a winter and a summer version of that.
Kev, quit being a stick in the mud.
No, he's not. He's fine. Okay, can I tell you
that looks like a lot of texts.
I'm gonna talk about it, and it's my thing. So stop.
Okay. Yep.
Go ahead.
And one more thing.
After
a
you.
weekly jar that we put something that we're thankful or something good happened to us. So I think we should just do that here on the counter. And so every week we come here, you add something to the jar, and then at the end of the year, we'll just be like all the thankful things we have.
I am very thankful that we had breakfast today. And that wherever we had breakfast, the bartender fronted us money
$100
so we could play our e-tabs because the cash machine was broken. So
Thanks,
that's
Mark.
what I'm grateful for.
His name was Mark.
I know, but
Did
we
you
can't
give
say
him
where.
one of our cards?
Oh, I didn't. Dang it. All right, we'll go back. Okay, so Morgan came home this week because she was getting her car like fixed from a tire perspective and oil change, whatever, right? So she and I were laughing about this because she was reading to me something she found on social media. I know, you're so distracted.
I know.
Something she saw on social media around somebody did an obituary on ChatGPT and it went horribly wrong. So she's like
this topic.
Why?
It's weird.
Why?
It's weird. Why? I don't want to know this before I die.
Well, this is just fun. So if you don't like death, I'm not making fun of death. I'm not like making death a lighthearted subject, but based on our interests right now, Morgan pulled together a ChatGPT obituary for both you and me, and I thought it was super funny. Okay. Do you not want to hear it? Should I just read it to myself?
I do want to hear it.
First of all,
I think it's weird.
Allie passed away at the ripe old age of 101.
Okay.
A life lived full throttle and always in the winner circle.
Yeah.
So we need this for our afternoon outing. Ready?
Okay.
Allie, a firecracker of a woman who graced this world for an incredible 101 years, rode off into the sunset as a true winner.
Yeah, rawr.
Rawr. Known for her fiery conversations, daring spirit, and an undeniable knack for turning life's gambles into jackpots.
Yes!
Ka-ching! Allie leaves behind a legacy as bold and unforgettable as her. Are you crying?
No, I'm just listening.
Is this weird for you? I hope it's not weird for people to hear this. It's just for fun. It's just funsies. It's just funsies. Allie was a professional slot player who didn't just play the odds. She made her own luck. Yeah. Whether pulling the lever or betting on life, she always came out ahead.
Cha-ching.
Off the casino floor, she was equally unstoppable as a hobby horse rider.
Yes. Once she had that hip replaced, I mean, she was unstoppable.
Just wait, it gets better. Finding joy and freedom in the saddle. And let's not forget her second act. At almost 50, a hip replacement just didn't give her a new joint. It gave her a new lease on life.
Yes.
From there, Allie doubled down on living to the fullest and never giving back. Or never looking back, not giving back.
I didn't give back one fucking thing.
Okay, here we go.
Cha-ching!
At the heart of her world was her loving family, her devoted husband, two fiercely independent daughters who inherited her spark and smark. and her loyal four-legged sidekick who always was by her side.
Abby.
Allie's home was filled with lively debates, laughter, and the kind of love that could never be tamed. Allie's departure isn't a goodbye, but a celebration of life that was nothing short of extraordinary. She lived boldly, loved fiercely, and always played to win.
Cha-ching!
In her honor, her family invites you to remember her with a smile, a good story, and maybe even a lucky spin on the slot machine.
Yeah.
Rest easy, Allie. You've hit the jackpot one last time. Is that good?
That's funny.
Are you able to read like quickly,
Yeah.
or do you want
yours?
Yeah, you can read mine. Again, I hope I'm not making fun of death. I'm not mocking death.
Oh, jeez. All right, here we go, everyone. Audrey.
Can I have a little enthusiasm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
150 years old.
Fuck yeah.
The world-traveling podcast queen with a love of her life's little joys. Love for her life's little joys. Audrey, a vibrant soul who graced this earth for an incredible 150 years.
Fuck yeah, I'm living forever.
Has embarked on her greatest adventure yet. A world traveler who explored every corner of the United States.
I'd like that to say the world,
A
actually.
professional podcaster with a voice as warm as a summer breeze.
Oh.
And a florist on the side with brought beauty into every bouquet. Audrey lived
We'll
a
get
life
into that
full of
later.
color, joy, and laughter.
Yeah, I did.
Audrey was the life of the party.
Cheers with my Coke
Especially
Zero.
if there was a cocktail shaker involved. She adored a good jiggle on the shaker.
Wait, how do you do that? How do you shake it like that?
Yeah.
Like this? Do you shake it like this?
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Almost as much as she loved to jump on the trampoline.
No,
Though
I
she'd
don't.
often joke that the latter might come with a little unexpected surprise.
Me peeing my pants.
Little Peter pants. Her humor, honestly, and zest for life kept everyone around her smiling no matter the moment.
Yeah.
She shared her extraordinary journey with her devoted husband, cherished daughter, and beloved dog. Her best friend, Allie. Together, Audrey and Allie were unstoppable.
I like how you get mentioned in the obituary from ChatGPT. They're like, Allie and us, we know.
Partners in laughter, adventures, and a shared love for life's unpredictable moments.
I feel like you have a whole paragraph in there.
Geez.
We should X-nay
Whether
that
it was
out.
brainstorming over cocktails, sharing fiery conversations, or just jumping into fun with both feet and a little caution.
With barely caution.
Their bond was nothing short of legendary.
I think it's weird that you are mentioned in my obituary. I don't know how
Audrey
I feel about
has moved
that.
on to her next big adventure. Her spirits live on in every laugh, every bloom, every perfectly shaken cocktail. Her family and friends invite you to... Nobody's left. You're 150.
I know. It's fine. It's okay.
Invite you to celebrate her life with joy and a trampoline jump, just in case. Pack a pair of pants.
Because I pee. Pee.
And a toast to the woman who made the world brighter in every step she took.
Because I have been working on my steps.
Rest easy, Audrey. You've shaken things up one last time, and the world is forever a better place. Woo!
Isn't that funny?
Yeah,
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
See, it's not serious. But I guess if you need to do some sort
I hope
of...
people say that kind of stuff about me.
I hope so too, but now you know ChatGPT can do it for you, but it kind of prompts you, do you want an uplifting one? Do you want a serious one?
I
I'm
want a
like,
party.
Morgan,
I want a
uplifting,
party.
uplifting. Yeah.
I want a party thing.
Do you want to know a couple fun facts and then I can save the other one for next time?
Yeah.
So, a couple things. Because I know we both have doggos and we do leave music on or something for them. I actually read that reggae music really soothes dogs.
Okay.
So I know you play yacht rock and I play yacht rock, but I actually have started doing reggae. And they say that it soothes dogs when you're gone because it has a constant, like, beat to it.
Okay.
So what do you think about that?
I think I like it.
Okay.
I like Bob Marley.
Okay. Okay. And then the other fun fact I'm going to leave you with is, as I said, I'm trying to walk between 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. And what I found out is that YouTube I mean, now that TikTok's going away.
This to me.
Now that YouTube...
You can walk through cities and
yes,
stuff?
they have walking tours. So you basically just search walking tours. I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
And because we have to walk inside now, because it's gross outside on the treadmill, I'm like, what a perfect thing. So some lady's like, hey, I'm walking through Scotland now. So yeah, they have walking tours of all these different cities. So there you go. Instead of watching a movie or whatever, you can check things out. You can go to Dublin or San Francisco or Nashville.
Minneapolis.
Boring. So there you go. Those are my tips.
Your what?
My tits. My tip taps. My tip taps.
Your tits came along for this.
My tits. And I didn't wear my minimizing bra today, but I have one, and I think it helps.
I think it looks fine.
Yeah, well.
All right.
These are my shirts on Amazon that I can't get enough of. I'm not sure about this color. It might look better on you, actually, but was that an agreeable yes?
No,
it's bright. It's very bright.
No,
they're so comfortable. So I'd highly recommend.
Okay.
Do you have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, cheers to 2025. It's going to be a great year.
What do we say?
Be brave. Try something new.
Oh, the only other thing I think I did have.
Oh, so here we go.
It was a year ago, almost that Paige got Freya, and we announced that I was I had a grand cat.
A year ago.
And then Avery got Newton,
who's
become a regular
nuisance
at my house. He's real cute. But
goodness.
That's the only thing. But yeah.
All right.
So be brave, try something new.
And we're going to get on that list of doing stuff.
2025 is going to be
get out there and do stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's what my thing is for next time. It's
going to be amazing.
We're going to talk about how to get out and do some stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good...
Thanks for following.
Yeah, follow us. And remember...
I don't know what's happening with TikTok, but follow us on the Insta.
And here's the other thing. Remember, subscribe. It's free.
Yep. Free.
And also tell your friends about us.
And comment.
Yeah, like and comment. Come on.
Yeah, come on, people.
Let's be interactive because we love to answer back. Okay, ciao. Are we high-fiving? No? Okay.